welcome to Macbeth, the story of a warrior king at the foretellings of three witches. For you see, Macbeth was a knight in shining armor, and him and his good friend Banquo were the pride of the country. They defeated everyone who stood in their path of the English Empire, and while Macbeth did partake in the art of desecrating the enemy's corpses and adorning stakes in the ground with the enemy's heads, Macbeth was the man to be. And so the great King Duncan, a well-respected man, had decided to reward Macbeth for all his service to the crown and make him Thane of Cawdor. However, before Macbeth and Banquo could be reunited with the king, they happened upon three witches that could foresee the future and fortunes of a person. Macbeth decided to humor them, and so the witches told him his future, his prospects that would lay the seeds of descent. The prospects that Macbeth would be the king very soon, but Banquo's children would be the future lineage. This was impossible to accomplish since Duncan's lineage sat on the throne unless he were to be removed. Such an act repulsed Macbeth, but yet the allure of being king allowed this thought to stay implanted. Fast forward, we have his lovely wife, who after being told the story of the witches, was determined to have the throne for her as well. And so after some coercing to Macbeth, he caved in and set about to commit the deed that would make him king. The king was invited for dinner, a delightful cover-up for the ruse they set about to commit. After a filling dinner, the guests returned to their quarters, and Macbeth became apprehensive about the plot they had planned. But the Lady Macbeth, as ever determined to get the throne, pushes him on for one last time to fetch the throne. And so we have Macbeth, a history of death and carnage in his time in the army resting on his shoulders, nervously walking down the hall to kill the king he swore to protect. All that pressure on him would surely explain why he lost reality for a short while, no? For Macbeth saw the dagger he would stab Macbeth Duncan with, hovering in the hallway, teasing him, mocking him. Wanting to get rid of the apparition, Macbeth commits the deed, and with no one else to succeed the throne other than him, he is made king, thus fulfilling the prophecy. However, if this one came true, what of the second one? Banquo's children could be the future generations. This cannot occur. If he can make this fate come true, surely he can make a destiny not occur. And so Macbeth has hired country folk and blamed the countryside's downtrodden state to Banquo and ordered them to kill him so their lives could be improved. And from there, how about we watch the state of affairs are occurring?
So who is coming to meet us?
Macbeth.
Macbeth sure trusts us to enlist our help. I'll act.
Together we shall commit this deed. The sun has yet to set fully. Its glowing red aura still pierces the skies. The subjects of our act are coming.
Quiet, I hear horses.
Someone fetch me a new torch.
That must be Banquo. Everyone else is already at the palace.
But he is on horseback. How do we stop him when he is moving as fast as the streaming rain?
Most people like to stop outside and tie their horse in the pitch dark night before entering the palace. I doubt he'll do otherwise and be walking on by.
Look, a bright flickering light shows from around the corner.
It's him.
Get ready.
Looks like it's gonna rain all night.
On my mark. 3, 2, 1.
Macbeth betrayed me. Run, Fleance, so you may avenge my death.
Who extinguished the light?
Weren't we supposed to?
We killed one, but the other escaped like a thief in the night.
We have failed our duty and half the reward.
Well, let's report back to Macbeth and see of our fate.
Come now, you all know your place. Sit and enjoy this fountainous feast.
Thanks to your majesty.
Your majesty.
I'll commune with you all, and be as a humble, helpful host. The hostess will be as she is, though a welcome is due in time.
Reclaim it for me and to everyone here. Each individual, like a royal guest, is welcome in our home.
You can tell everyone here is most gracious, as the condition is, I'll soon return. Enjoy yourselves. I'll be back to have a drink in due time, in this most bountiful, beautiful table. There's blood on your face.
It's Banquo's.
I suppose it's better out than in. Is he rid of, then?
Yes, I have given his throat a thrashing.
You certainly are a commendable cutthroat. I wish the same for Fleance, if you were the one to have done that. Your achievements could not be better regarded.
I'm sorry, sir. It seems that Fleance has escaped.
Here we go again. The situation was so perfect, solid as fresh cement, remaining unflawed, as certain as air around us flow, but this has made me crippled and concerned. As a result of the unknown, Banquo is for sure removed.
He is currently in a ditch. Many gashes and wounds dance about him. Seems like a natural death to me.
That I appreciate. The problem for the constituent Fleance remains. If only nature would do our dirty work, though is not a case. Leave, come back tomorrow. We will discuss this matter further.
Sir, you're not formally commenced the feast. You can't just forget your duties as a host. To host a feast without celebration is like a dinner without a main dish. Why, without it, it would be meaningless.
Thanks for reminding me. Patience is a virtue, like a learned talent, though the hosts are now ready to begin.
By all means, sit.
Quite the honor this is. It's only a shame that Banquo had not shown. Shame, I wonder what went wrong. This would certainly be made better with him.
I'm sure he has only himself lame. Don't you think you should join those you came to celebrate?
There's no room.
Why, there's an empty wooden seat right there, yearning for you.
Where?
Right over there. Is something the matter?
Who has done this?
Done what, sir?
I certainly didn't do this. Do you really think someone would deliberately confuse themselves? This lurid sight discomforts me.
Everyone rise, our host is not healthy.
Sit, everyone! These events are provincials. Have been like this since he was young. This is just an episode. He'll be fine. It won't make him so subconscious to be so worried. Eat and ignore him. Are
yes,
you not a man?
Yes, and strong enough to look at that which would bring fear to hell.
Smoke and mirrors. It's the same illusion of the day when it's ready to kill Duncan. You're simple scaring yourself over nothing. Now act like a good host and take your seat.
Look, the seat! What business do you have here? Your death doesn't discontent me. If you're really here, speak, you blank spirit, and not exactly as I expected. The dead should stay dead. Leave!
Is your episode over?
I swore I saw him.
Sure you did.
Look, a murder has been committed. Murders have happened in the past, and they will always happen. Like a virulent plague. This was an occasion seemingly no different. So believe me when I tell you that something strange is happening.
I think you should go back to the table.
My apologies. Such a thing happens all the time. Those who really know me know that. Such an action is fairly common. Come now, we're all fine. I'll sit now, enjoy a cup of wine, and cheer to all, but it's still a shame Banquo isn't here. We should cheer more in his absence.
To you, sir.
Leave! Go back to being dead! You're an image, no blood left in your cold dead body, no spirit to be had, you can't intimidate me!
No worries, everybody. It's just another common episode. Should cause nothing more than a little few unpleasantries.
I'm as brave as any other man! Approach me as a rugged Russian bear, an armed rhinoceros, or a hiking tiger. There's whatever you want other than this. And I won't be scared. Meet me somewhere for a duel. If I'm scared, then call me a little girl. Leave, awful ghost, you lurid likeness. Go away, horrid hallucination. Alright. Now I'm a man again. I'm a man again. Just sit still. Please stay seated.
Great! You ruined all the happiness and fun and disrupted the gathering by making such a scene!
How can something like this happen without you all reacting like I did? It's as if I don't know myself. You look at these awful things and act completely normally, yet my face has gone totally white with terror like a fresh winter snow.
What things, my lord?
Just don't talk to him. He's getting even worse. If you keep pestering him, he'll get angry. It's time for everybody to go now. Don't worry about exiting properly by rank. Just leave right now.
Good night. Hopefully the king feels better soon.
Good night, everyone!
This is fun.
There's a saying, the ones who are dead will have revenge. People have seen gravestones move and trees talk, just to bring guilty people to justice. Even the smartest murderers have been thwarted by the signs nature gives. How late is it?
It's almost morning. You can't even tell whether it's day or night.
Hey, what do you think about Macduff refusing to come? Even when I've ordered him to.
Did you send for him, sir?
Well, I've heard about it indirectly. I'll still send for him, though. In all the Lord's houses, I've got a spy to keep an eye on things for me. Tomorrow I'll try and see the witches. I bet they'll tell me even more. I'm determined to know what's going to happen, terrible or not. Keeping myself safe is all that's important right now. I'm so far into this repulsive red river of blood that it'd be pointless to stop. I'll have as much difficulty with that as I would with killing more people. I have plenty of ideas, though. I'm ready to put them into action. I have to do these things, though, before I can think about more of them.
You haven't even slept!
Yeah. Let's go to sleep. These strange hallucinations, like smoke in the wind, come from our lack of experience, and trouble from our weariness. We're still just beginners in crime. Leave! Go back to being dead. You're an image, no blood left in your cold, dead body, no spirit to be had. You can't intimidate me.
No worries, everybody. It's just another common episode. Should cause nothing than a little few unpleasantries.
I am as brave as any other man. Approach me as a rugged Russian bear, an armed rhinoceros, or a hiking cat tiger. Appear as whatever you want other than this, and I won't be scared. Meet me somewhere for a duel. If I'm scared, then call me a little girl. Leave, awful ghost. You lured on.
That's
Just
a
count it down.
typo.
What's a typo?
You lured.
You guys
like,
have
this
no
is your-
idea how difficult this is.
That's not a typo.
You lured.
Yeah.
No, it's perfectly fine until Fabian talks, and I just want to laugh.
I know,
You were
yeah.
perfect until you were absolute garbage. Now let's do it over again.
Yeah, same.
Okay, I'm gonna count it down, Zeke. Just start at your line or whatever.
Angry
Okay.
and fearful, leave, go back being dead.
3, 2, 3,
What? What?
We're starting it over again.
3,
Start from the line, leave, and go back.
3, 3, 3, 2.
Shush.
2, 1.
Where am I starting?
Fist out.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You probably don't. Yeah.
Looks like you and Lady are about to
Oh my
fist
gosh,
fight.
did we record the last scene with that out?
No.
Okay, good.
I took it out to.
Good
finish
work
that
with
up.
Zeke, because he was looking angry, like he's mad at the ghost.
Alright, Zeke, you didn't say your last line of 5 necessary items.
Shut up.
I find it a little bit unfortunate that we all were ended
up on the table.
Ended up on the table.
Yeah, I saw like one of you sit on the table.